Last time in exploring the west, we camped by a creek in the Gore Range, explored the area around Stillwater Reservoir, and walked up to Devil's Causeway. In this video, we're exploring the Medicine Bow National Forest west of Laramie in Wyoming. We'll visit Reservoir, climb at Blue Marble Wall, go for a walk in the beautiful snowy range, and explore the area around Lake Owen. We're in the Reservoir campground in Wyoming, near Reservoir Reservoir. Here's a van. It's actually a National Forest campground, not dispersed camping today. Here's Jane. The reservoir is down there behind her. And the reason we're here in this National Forest campground is to meet up with our friends Larry and Eden. That's their camper over there. So we've driven down some dirt roads. Some of them were pretty narrow, and we've reached South French Creek. So here's the crag. Supposedly 4 tiers, and the bottom tier is called Blue Marble Wall. So here we see Larry leading the route on the left hand side of Blue Marble Wall. These routes are all bolted, and they're short, less than half a rope length, so that you can lower off when you get to the anchors at the top. They've been bolted in Colorado and Wyoming for about 30 years. Makes the routes a lot easier because you don't have to place the protection yourself. And of course it takes out all the dangers, you know, there's no descent, you're not bothered about the weather, you're not bothered about avalanche or anything like that. So it's very safe. In fact, you can fall off these routes and you're unlikely to be injured. So they're perfect for the elderly climber like me. I'm over 70. These guys are all, of course, much younger. But it's definitely very safe. And once I'd filmed Larry doing this, I went and led one in the middle of the wall. And what you'll see next is everybody climbing this route, which is called Dirty Charlotte.
Drop your phone down, maybe they'll let you point it out. Like the crooks do?
Yeah, the move up to get the bolt was actually the crux for me. Once I clipped the bolt, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's all there, but you know, I'm just not very fit at the moment. So I found it probably like 2 grades higher than it really is.
Nice. Stunning. That's going to be the key, just holding those feet up these stones.
It's one of those routes where they always put the bolts just out of my reach, you know. So I've got to hold the bottom of the carabiner to clip. That happened like 3 times, I think.
Good. It's working.
You can push off the right wall with your foot.
Okay. Once I fall though, it's hard to get back on it. What if I kind of push you over with the rope?
Push off the right wall with your right foot.
I know. Oh, yeah, that's the X rock.
Which one?
Left foot.
Left foot's on the X? Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Here's our breakfast setup. Table, coffee, cereal and yogurt today, and there's the table that comes out from the back of the van and the water containers. And we are in still down at French Creek at the bottom of the crag. So it's 10 minutes walk to the crag. We're not going to climb today, we're going to go elsewhere.
Oh, I saw it and oh, he's coming near us. He comes charging.
Going into the woods.
Where's the car?
Well, it's not coming. I thought I heard one, but it.
He's probably in his land here. Big danger looking thing.
Okay. Down here.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's quite a good view here.
Oh, look at this view.
That's what I just said. We're in the snowy range.
Yeah, we're not going to walk around the lake the other way because that's scree. Larry Lead and hiked further than we did, so we weren't sure when they were going to come back, and it was feeling like it might be approaching beer o'clock, so we decided to head for the hills and We're in one of those great parts of the National Forest where they've thinned out the woods. We're somewhere between Albany and Lake Owen, and tomorrow we'll probably go and walk around Lake Owen and then head home, right?
Yep.
That's what you always say, yeah. Did you want to say anything?
It's pretty hot all of a sudden. It was shady and cool, and I put a shirt on, and all of a sudden,
Well, look, if we put the chairs against the van, we'll be in the shade.
yeah, all of a
Right.
sudden it got hot.
Yeah. Okay. It's deja vu all over again. We're having the same dish as the last trip, I think. The tortellini and what's it called?
Truffle sauce.
Truffle sauce and
Spinach tortellini.
spinach tortellini and truffle sauce and zucchini and tomatoes and whatever it was again, pre-prepared. Apparently she's a Beatles fan. Are you a big Beatles fan?
Yeah.
God, that shows your age. You should be like rap or something.
I got it for free.
Okay, we're near Lake Owen in the Medicine Bow National Forest still, and this is the old rail trail now. Goes on for 32 miles, and I just noticed this caboose here. Everybody likes cabooses. Great Western. Yeah, it would have been fun riding back here. So that looks like the rail trail over there, right? So if we walk along there and get part way around the lake, and then I think that's a dam on the other side there. So why don't we walk to there,
Okay.
and then we can either continue all the way around or come back. We can decide at that point. So we're walking along the rail trail by the lake, by Lake Owen, and we're about to go across the dam, I think. So the rail trail goes straight, and we're going to hang a right and go across the dam. Jane likes these flowers. Jane likes all the flowers. More flowers. Well, actually a bush with berries on it. No idea what they are. Okay, this is the dam proper now. It's just a round lake, this. Less than a mile across. But it's pretty big. I don't know if you can see this with this camera. But on the far side there's a clearing. It's been clear cut, and there's a huge pile of branches that they're going to burn. You see those frequently when they cut the forest. They make these big piles and burn them. Jane likes this thistle. So this is the official Lake Owen campground, but nobody camps here because as you approach here there's so many good camping spots in the forest, which of course are free and well, nice in many cases. Well, here's a closer view of a burn pile. They're pretty big. Yeah, they've clear cut most of this area. Having said that about it being clear cut, it's regenerating really nicely. Look at all those trees over there. They're all about, what, 10 feet high? Biggest one's 10 feet. Well, I was wrong about the campground, it was actually free. But as we approached here, there was this open area of maybe, 20 or 30 acres. And it was absolutely packed with big rigs, ATVs and what have you. So that's where the party is. And nobody bothers to come down here to camp, it seems. Okay, we're completing the circumnavigation of the lake, and unexpectedly there's a boardwalk. So we've completed the Lake Owen loop, good leg stretch of a couple of miles, and I know we've done that because we're back approaching the caboose, just up there. So it starts off on the rail trail, then goes across the dam, around the lake, through the campground, and back on the rail trail. Well worth doing.